Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing well today. Welcome back. You already know what time it is. It's time to watch more Attack on Titan. We're here to watch episode 2 of the final season, otherwise known as season 4. And last episode was definitely amazing. Probably one of the best first episodes I've seen of a season in a long time. And I am so ready for the next episode, which is episode 2. But before we even jump into my thoughts on it and actually watching the episode, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for the support that the last video got, the Attack on Titan video. Tremendous support on that video. Thank you so much for it. I really do appreciate it. A lot of new subscribers from that video, so welcome to the channel if you are new here. And if you're not new here and you've been around for quite a while, or even if you've been here for 5 minutes, thank you for the continued support. It truly means the world to me. Watching that video grow over the last week and seeing all the comments and all the likes truly meant the world to me and was really fun to experience, especially because I'm a fellow Attack on Titan fan. I'm a huge fan of this series. If you can't tell by last episode and all the other seasons I covered, being able to experience this with you guys, see your comments on what my commentary was, my reactions, what's going on in the episode, seeing all that truly makes this experience better than if I was watching it on my own. Being able to share my experience and share my thoughts with you guys and vice versa, that's what makes this worthwhile. Of course, I would love to do this as, a job, but just the experience of being able to react and commentate and be able to interact with you guys and share our love of anime, that's truly what really got me into this at the very beginning. So again, thank you for all of the support on the last video. It was so fun watching that video and seeing your guys' comments. But now we're here to watch episode 2. And last episode, we got to see, what was occurring over the last 4 years because of Marley's warriors failing to acquire the founding Titan. There was a war, but now that war is over, the Mideast Alliance and the Marley government have made a peace treaty. Where do we go from here? What are going to be the ramifications? What are going to be the, the ripples, so to speak, of this alliance, this war being over? Where do we go from here? Clearly, they still want the founding Titan power. Clearly, they want the resources that are underneath Paradise. So I'm sure a war between Paradise and Marley are going to happen, especially because Paradise knows the truth as of last season. So things are going to be hitting the fan pretty soon, I have a feeling. And I can't wait to see our main cast like Eren, Mikasa, Armin, Jean, all of those guys. I can't wait to see them 3 to 4 years older. That's going to be really cool. But without further ado, let's go ahead, count this down, jump into episode 2 of Attack on Titan, the final season. 3, 2, 1, play. And I apologize for rambling, guys, but I had to show my okay, so this is the Marley. I just really wanted to thank you guys and show my appreciation for the support last episode. Okay, talking about the anti-Titan weapons. Okay, other nations. I want to see these other nations, man. Ah, that's the commander that was out there fighting. Well, commanding. Yeah, we're starting to realize that they're starting to realize that Titans are not absolute. Of course they would. Why wouldn't they do that, Especially, just like the Paradise guys making the Thunder Spears and stuff. Okay. Right. The world's moving forward. The devils of the earth. Fuck out of here with that shit, dude. Oh? He goes, we have none with wings. Is that I wonder if that's foreshadowing. Oh, they were the heroes that crushed them? Oh, that's Zeke. The Wonder Warrior. Oh my lord. So he wants to... Okay. So he wants to still do the Paradise thing. Exactly. Time stands still for nobody. Right, because they need to you need to instill fear back in the other nations. Caution. Wow, that's Colt behind him, isn't it? Yeah. So so Zeke has 1 year left. So he's been the Beast Titan for 12 years. That's heavy, bro. That's fucking heavy, bro. He's like, my father messed up. My father did this. I'm gonna wash away those sins. I love this opening. Anybody, by the way, anybody sleeping on this opening? You deserve to be slapped in the face. You deserve to be slapped in the face. I'm sorry. Like, I know this is different than all the other openings, but this opening just it hits different, dude. It hits different. The dark, ominous undertones of it, the metaphorical, like, the symbolism and the images that are shown throughout this, the World War II vibes in this opening. Yeah, this opening, this opening is being slept on, and it shouldn't be. I will admit, I absolutely love the other openings more, but this has grown on me, and I love like the symbolism. You know what I mean? And I just love the overall dark undertones of it as well. And the lyrics: "This is my last war, destruction and regeneration, regeneration." And then at the end it says "monster, monster, monster," and it focuses in on the Titans. Yeah, this opening is good, man. Just not the same as the other openings. Plus, we're seeing this from the point of view of the Marleys now. This is involving everybody, not just Paradise anymore. Everybody, including the other nations. The midnight train home, boys. Let's go. We get to see Liberio in Tournament Zone, don't we? Right, yeah, that's... Hmm. But he does have royal blood, though. He's the daughter of Dinah Fritz. Hmm. Yo, Zeke is hilarious, dude. Magath. You think Eldians get privacy? He has no choice. What? That's because they've been taking those ships, I bet. Were they really sunk, though? Or did the Paradise crew get some of them? The Colossal Titan, too, they have. Yes, Levi, bro. This dude having flashbacks to that scene where he almost got off. And then also Mikasa, too, right? But he's having actual nightmares of Levi almost offing him, bro. What's that? Galliard, okay. The hair. That's what made me think it was Galliard. Oh, he was supposed to get the Armored Titan 9 years ago? Marcel. So Marcel was his brother, the one that Ymir ate. Wow, okay. Oh, this is Reiner. Hawk. So that is Reiner. I don't know why I thought that was Zeke. Oh. Is that the Pike chick? Is that the one that's a cargo titan? But she's only been a human for 2 months. So has she been in her titan form this whole time? They weren't letting her revert? Hmm. Interesting. Is that Udo? It is Udo. Because he pisses in it. So dude, that dude Galliard was talking shit to Reiner, saying like if I would. Yeah, that's definitely Udo is definitely related to Hanjay, dude. Has to be. Right, and these are all candidates to take his power. Hmm. See, they look up to him though, man. Now they're all candidates of for him for the armored. That's so crazy that Galliard was talking shit to Reiner about if he would have gotten the Titan 9 years ago and not you, not Reiner himself. Oh wow. Wow. This dude's suffering, man. Who's watching? That Pike chick or whatever? Is that who that is? The cargo Titan, right? Oh, Colt's a little drunk, dude. He's not wrong. She wants to liberate her people, but she also believes that they are devils, so. And these are all the Titan shifters, right? Me. They shouldn't let my brother drink. It does look that way. Damn, Falco's like, fuck all this, dude. Does he want it? He wants to inherit it, maybe to save Gabi too. It's sick, dude. It's twisted, you know? But this is their reality right now. Now, the guy said we don't have any Titans with wings, right? You might not have one yet. We've seen that the Titans, when they get a new when it shifts, when it changes, your hometown, which is literally a place to oppress you some more, right? Hmm. Hmm. So it is Peak or Pike. That's her. And I've noticed too that the candidates have yellow armbands. The actual shifters have red armbands. Hmm. It is Peak. So she's the cargo Titan. I think you can. But he's also a splintered man and a troubled man with everything that has happened in the last 9 years. Hmm. Yep. Go back to your little cages, birds. Let's see the family. Or it's just like in Paradise, man. Like when the Survey Corps would come home. Sort of similar. In the Survey Corps, sometimes they look down on him, and sometimes the very people that he turned in his parents for to save. He has family too. Oh wow. Look at Colt. That's a guy that laughed when the one dude called the other dude to don't taint me or whatever when they were in the trenches. No, no, no. Dude, what a dickhead, bro. Who is that? His armband was on the wrong arm. Bro, was I wrong on who was at the end of last episode? And it wasn't Galliard? Because we finally got to see Galliard. That wasn't Galliard at the end of last episode. Wait, what? So Gabi and Reiner are related? We'll have two. Look at the brainwashing on full display here, man. It's his nephew, so they're cousins. My dude's lying. Sasha? Sasha reminds me of Gabby, bro. So Hmm. Using such an innocent scene to paint a bad picture. Hmm. Now, is that the warrior talking? Or is he playing or is he fronting? You know what I mean? Alright, here we go, here we go. No. No. That's still yep, they're still afraid of that threat too, that the king made 100 years ago. Yeah, they abandoned you, yep. No, they just didn't want to be that dude just jump off his Hmm. Yeah, it's because he is lying. Because they're not all bad people. So the dude did jump off his roof. Yeah, so you have 5 of the Titan shifters here. Look at Peak. Mm-hmm. The Tiber family? The Warhammer Titan? Is the Warhammer Titan? Is that white one we saw in the trailers? Oh, and they shut themselves away in mansions, so they're like high. They're like royalty, nobility. This is all very interesting. We're getting all this new information, man. I was right. This is pretty much the next step: is to go to war with Paradise. Wow, of course they're listening to this. Reiner knew. It was to send a message that they're listening. Hey, they're listening. Because Reiner stood up and it looked at the jukebox or whatever. Yeah, I guess you are going back to that island, bro. The episode's over already? Next episode name. Kenny! That was Kenny, wasn't it? Didn't Kenny die? I thought he died and he gave Levi the serum, and that's how Armin was turned into a Titan, colossal Titan. Unless that was just a flashback. Really good episode. Really good characterization for a lot of these characters. We already knew Gabi was brainwashed, but to see it in full force and to see that her family also is brainwashed and to see that a lot of these Eldians are also like indoctrinated and whatnot. At the end of the day, we don't know what the truth is. We don't know if the Eldians truly are devils. We don't know if they tried to subjugate the whole world 2,000 years ago, or if they actually did try to help everybody. Nobody knows the truth, and they're all working off of what their own preconceived notions are of the truth. And the fact of the matter is, none of the past matters. What matters now is the present. And they all have their grudges. They all have their reasons to want to fight, whatever it may be. Brainwashing, believing what their ancestors say, whatever the case may be. Reiner, though. Reiner's, I always liked Reiner. I didn't like him for a little bit, but then I came to like him. And I like that he's such a complex character. And it also seems like him and Zeke are up to something. Because he let, like, that one word where he says, not in this room, it sort of tipped Reiner off. I feel like Reiner knew that they were listening. Because when he stood up and walked away, he was near like that jukebox thing, almost like he knew that they were listening via that. We got introduced to Pike or Peak finally, who is the cargo titan, and she said something very interesting. She said that she's only been a human for 2 months or 2 years or something along those lines. So did they have her like in pure titan form like for a while now? And then they just turned her back into a humanoid, you know what I mean? Like, I want to know more about that, like how she's only been a bipedal for a human for like 2 months or 2 years or whatever, unless that means that the original cargo titan we saw wasn't actually Pike, or Peak rather, but it was somebody else. I want to learn more about that. Galliard kind of talking shit to Reiner was interesting. We learned that Galliard was supposed to be, or was one of the candidates for the armored titan 9 years ago, but it went to Reiner. And Marcel was actually his brother, the 4th member of the infiltration crew. The guy that Ymir ate was actually Galliard's brother, and we didn't know that. That's interesting as well. It's just really interesting to get a look and a characterization into a lot of these Eldians within the Liberio internment zone, seeing what their mindsets are. Very interesting stuff. Now, there was a few things that sort of made me feel like it was foreshadowing. First and foremost, the guy saying we don't have any Titans with wings. I feel like that's a foreshadow to a Titan appearing with wings, simply because we saw when the Titan power goes to a new owner, the Titan form changes. Now, we don't know if it evolves over time or if it just takes on, characteristics of that person's personality or something along those lines. We don't know like the nitty gritty, all the little details as far as, why the forms look different. But for example, Galliard has like a white mask where Ymir did not. Very curious if we would ever be able to see Marcel's Jaw Titan form. Now, there's one character, and this is what really stood out to me. There's one character in this show that has a name that's similar to a bird, and that's Falco, the character Falco Grice. But he's a candidate for the Armored Titan. If he gets the Armored Titan, is he going to have wings as the Armored Titan? Because for whatever reason, that really stood out to me when the guy said, do we not have a Titan with wings? To me, that's foreshadowing. Just like when we saw the character at the end of last episode, and they were kind of like hiding his head. It makes me feel like it's a character that we know. I know I said Galliard, but now we saw Galliard. So who was the dude at the end of last episode? You know what I'm saying? They're dropping little hints, little foreshadows in these last 2 episodes. And it's not like Attack on Titan hasn't done this before. Attack on Titan has always dropped little foreshadowing hints. So I really feel like we're going to see a Titan with wings at some point, and I believe it's going to be Falco. But again, an armored Titan with wings might be a little weird. So I don't know if he's going to get the armored Titan form. I could be completely off base here, and there will be no Titan with wings. But part of me is really hoping that there will be, considering that Marley and Official brought it up. I feel like that was definitely foreshadowing, and I'm hoping it's foreshadowing because I would love to see a Titan with wings. Now, back to the person at the end of last episode. That was not Galliard, obviously. It's more than likely somebody we know. And out of all the characters we know, who could it be? Somebody from Paradise, right? Why would they hide their face why would they hide this individual's face if they weren't setting up for something? Furthermore, in this episode, something just happened. Falco went up to the injured and went up to a specific individual, and they did not show this person's face. However, they had long hair and facial hair. And he said that this person has their armband on the wrong arm, which really stood out to me. Dude, is our main characters already in Marley, bro? Is the Paradise crew already in Marley? Don't answer that. But if they are, I am even more beyond hyped than I was in the first episode, dude. If they're already in Marlia, because I mean, who are the characters that have blonde hair in Paradise? Armin and Jean. Those are the two that stand out to me that have blonde hair. That did not look like Armin. Armin usually isn't that tall. Jean was always taller than Armin. Was that Jean? Furthermore, there's multiple characters with black hair from the Paradise crew. So could it be Aaron that we saw this episode? Could it be... It was a male, though. So could it be... Who else has black hair that's a male? That's part of the main crew. I can't even think. Aaron's the only one that comes to mind. And we saw his hair was longer at the end of last episode. So did he continue to grow his hair out? I don't know, dude. I just feel like they're already here. I feel like the Paradise crew, the Survey Corps, are already here, man. Granted, the fact that we saw that character at the end of last episode, it's clearly somebody we know already. For whatever reason, I feel like it's Jean or Armin. I'm going to lean on Jean. They wouldn't have Armin walking around among the Marleys, being the Colossal Titan and risking that, you know what I mean? But Jean could possibly blend in with the Marleyans, maybe. Maybe he looks like a Marleyan. I don't know. The guy this episode, I really believe that was Aaron or somebody else with black hair. But Aaron is the one that's coming to mind simply because I can't think of any other male characters in the Paradise crew who are like important like Aaron and Mikasa and all them who have black hair. Mikasa does, but that was not a female. That was a male. And again, they didn't just say, they didn't have Falco go up to him and say, your armband's on the wrong arm. That scene was nothing, well, not for nothing. It couldn't have been. That scene was important. I'm telling you, man, they're already here, and I cannot wait for them to show up, because if they're already here in Marlia, that's literally reminiscent of when the Warriors infiltrated Paradise. The tables are turned. In the trailer, we see Aaron go into the Titan form and going crazy in the city. That's reminiscent of when the Armored and the Colossal attack. That's reminiscent of the battle with Annie within the walls. I am so hype for what's to come, dude. If my speculation is correct, I love the symbolism. I love the metaphors in this series, which is probably why I really enjoy the opening of this series so much as well, of this this fourth season, because of the metaphors and the symbolism in that opening. What is going to go down, dude? Clearly, I really do believe our crew is here already, or at least some of them are here. Furthermore, it was mentioned in this episode that they sent 32 ships over the Paradise and none of them came back. None of them came back because more than likely they took those ships and used those ships to get over the Marley. Dude, the gears are turning, dude. The gears are turning. I am getting more hyped. This is going to be insane. Now, this episode, though, there seemed to be some jarring issues with the animation. I don't know if that was just on my end, but it seemed a little, like, stuttery here and there. But that could just be on my end as well. Overall, man, I'm super happy with the first two episodes. Obviously, episode 1 was better than episode 2 just because of everything that went down. But I'm also the type of person that loves characterization. I love trying to nitpick and pick out little details that characters do, pick out foreshadowing, things like that. If you couldn't tell, I'm big in the foreshadowing and hints. I just went on a freaking tangent about it from what we've seen in the first 2 episodes. But this dude, I'm just thinking about what might happen is gonna be hype, dude. But guys, what are your thoughts on this episode of Attack on Titan? Do you agree with anything I said? Do you disagree? Did you enjoy this episode as much as episode 1? Which character is your favorite out of the new characters? Personally, I think Peak's kind of cool. I would like to learn more about her personality, but she seems to be caring and sort of motherly towards like the younger Eldian candidates. So I kind of want to learn more about her. Galliard seems a little bit more strict, a little bit more, uh, serious, a little bit more, intense than Peak does. And yeah, man, I want to see where this is going to go, dude. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as you enjoyed episode 1. If you did, please smash the like button. It's completely free and it would make my day. As well as leave your comments down below. I want to hear what you have to say about my thoughts. I want to hear what you have to say about the episode as well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait for episode 3. Hopefully, you'll continue to join me on this journey of Attack on Titan, the final season. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you very soon for another video.